Well, for me, I have trust issues, so I wouldn't want somebody better than me. I want to be the better because I want to take control. I want to have the. I don't want to date.
So you don't like a confident, independent woman? Trigger, you sexist nigga.
Welcome YouTube. So last video we're talking about my guys out there. It was more like a guys kind of video, at least people thought so. We didn't really mean it like that. If anything, we felt like we're talking shit about guys.
But a lot of y'all ladies felt attacked. Trigger! So this one's for you.
This one's for y'all. Okay, so yeah, I got a comment from
user 929. Let me pull up my laptop real quick.
She was telling me how she doesn't know, her and her friends don't know when guys are playing. Look, I'm plain and simple. Guys do this a lot. I know they'll hit you up, they might like DM you, and then he'll just stop replying, or he'll reply whenever he wants. Ladies, let me tell you, he's not that into you if he does that. Look, this is the way I see it. You gotta know what number, like where you stand from a 1 to 10. Like if you know you're a 6, and you're talking to a guy that's like an 8, best believe he's just trying to pipe. Let's be real. I know where I stand. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm like a 7.5 on a day.
Slay, bitch. Know your worth. Know your.
I think like I'm like a 7.
You know, if he was taller, maybe you'd be.
If I was taller, yeah, I think I'd be like an 8, whatever the fuck. But I'm not the tallest guy, so I really think I'm like a 7.5. If I'm talking to a female, she's a 9. Me personally, I already know. I'm like, okay, she's trying to pipe.
Bow.
Or maybe my personality. That's when personality
comes into play.
Yeah, but honestly, looks is like a big thing, and especially if it's like the first interaction and it's like the first time you see them, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Most guys just want the, and you can test this out. If you don't believe me, if you just tell them you want to fuck, I guarantee you they'll always say yes.
Yeah, hit them with that. What you doing tonight? At 3 a.m. Yeah, at 3 a.m. Hit him with that message just to see. And he replies with it. Shit, not much. What's up with you?
If he says that.
Okay, well,
shit, what you try to do? What you try? That's
okay. But I'm not gonna lie. I might say that too, cause that's all right. We're not okay. You gotta understand. For guys, it's easier to give it up. I think. All right. If a girl hits me up, like trying to fuck. Like we got standards, but like that.
I definitely will not. I have this real thing for me that.
No. Well,
I like my list to be like. I'm not saying I have a list, but I'm just saying I'm gonna keep it real. I look at my list and I'm like, damn. Like if someone was to see who I mess with, would I be ashamed of myself? And that's how I go about it. Okay. So yes, some guys will not always say yes to pussy. 999.
I'm not gay though.
I said I like women.
If a female hits me up and she's like, she's a solid 8,
and how many 8s are out here?
There's a few. Okay, don't act.
And you get hit up by them?
No, I don't get like it's a scenario. Like let's just say it were to happen. I'm not gay. Like unless she's a hoe. You know, we're hella off topic. We're going back to
knowing if this guy's like
these guys are playing with you.
Playing with you how? Wait, you wanted a relationship? You thought it was cute?
No.
Or you wanted some. Cause girls are dogs too. Girls are dogs too.
Yeah.
If you want to fuck, let that guy know. Slay, bitch. Let that. Guys, it's hard for guys.
Guys are stupid.
It's hard.
Guys will not read through that. Like
that's what I'm saying. Be direct. We're all grown here. And it's hard for guys to shoot their shot because then they'll come up as you must do this with every girl.
Yeah.
Guys don't ever judge like that. I'm gonna tell you now. If a girl says she wants to fuck, one guy's gonna be like, "Oh, you must do that with every girl." I don't give a fuck. Yeah. You should hop on. So if you're mad that the guy is playing games with you, you obviously might seem mean, and no guy wants to say that off the bat. They want to know what's the best way to eventually
lead to that.
So are they gonna play the nice card? my fuck boys. That's what we consider a fuck boy. They play with your emotions, and then they get what they want and then they leave. Or the real ones who they from the get, they're like, damn, you're bad.
Yeah.
What's up with you? Yeah. So girls should never have an issue with a guy playing with them. Say you're a girl.
No, I was gonna simplify.
Be a girl. Okay. What's good with you?
What's good? Nah, we're not gonna do this. I have a boyfriend.
What the fuck you did? You ugly.
Yeah.
Okay. He's playing with you. He did that. He's playing with you.
But back to username 387. I think that's what it said.
Who said that?
Yeah, hella views. Hella viewers.
Different number.
Yeah.
Different views.
Okay. She wanted to know whether or not is it a good idea for a girl to chase. Like it could be whether it's physically, like in person, like going to talk to a guy, like because look at ladies. I think this is like the best approach if you're trying to pull a guy. I think the best thing is like kind of like the last video I was talking about. Like I'll follow a girl. I might even like her pics. I like two. Boom, boom, 3, whatever the fuck. Boom, boom, and then I'll go like, or maybe I'll just follow him and I'll just stay in the distance. Because what that does, you show a little bit of interest. So you show you're interested, and then you fall back and see what the fuck you see what they do. I didn't know this until like certain girls like brought this to my attention. If a girl looks at you, if you're at a club, if you're at a baile or you're wherever, if a girl's looking at you and she's staring more than the normal, then go and talk to her. Go and ask her to dance if you're interested. Girls, you gotta understand, that shit's intimidating. When a girl's like you, a girl that's pretty, that we think is pretty, is staring at us more than, you know what I'm saying? You guys give us the look, but we lock eyes, and most guys, or a lot of guys, are not that comfortable talking to females, and maybe some guys are, but there's few. It's intimidating, and it's a scary approach because we might get curved. It's a scary thing.
In front of your friends.
In front of your friends.
In front of our friends.
Yeah, I know girls think, oh, guys are bold. They DM all the time. That's a DM. Yeah. That's a DM, but that's over message.
That's something I could delete.
I could never see it again.
I didn't have it. That wasn't me.
I never did that, bitch. No, that's real shit. So, that girl was asking me if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. Like, what is a guy's take on it? I'm gonna tell the ladies, if a girl hits me up or she comes asks me to dance, any type of like she shows the first interest. The first initial thing that I'm gonna think is like, oh, I got it in the bag. That's no cap. That's really how.
It's your experience, though. You're not like you're not experienced.
No,
we didn't start out like we've gone out a couple times. Explain this to my guys who are just going out.
No, but it's a natural instinct.
You remember how hard it was for you to talk to females?
Yeah, and for you too, motherfucker. Don't act. Motherfucker acting like, oh, man,
you remember that one time? No, it wasn't. I don't know how many times I'd be like, bro, just go talk to her. You'd be like
you never did that.
Nah, but
shut up
about my shit.
This is not to say that we don't have a problem talking. I still do for sure. Guys are just not used to talking to girls a lot. So especially nowadays, I feel like everything is over social media and stuff. So there's less actual verbal communication. So they're not used to it, and it's a scary thing. So, but to answer that girl's question,
one eternity later,
a guy's gonna be like, for me at least, it's like I got in the bag. She hit me up. She didn't have I didn't approach her. She approached me. She hit me up, and especially if she keeps it going, like if a girl DMs me like, hey cutie.
Out here, guess who I'm bugging tonight?
Guess who hit me up? Woo-woo. So that's the real shit, and that's just how it is.
Essentially, every guy's 80%, like we said, goal is to get in your pants. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, but then don't think that's a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing. I mean, hey, Russ said it in that one song when he's talking about. He's like I like the way you work. Yeah, no, the other way. I forgot what he said. But point is, he's like, yeah, I'm trying
and
to
I know
fuck.
I've been around.
Yeah, I'm trying to fuck. But he's like, but that's not my first intention. Or that's like not like. But yeah, of course, look at you. Look how bad you're looking. Of course, I would want to fuck. Like, I would want to pipe. I would want to like do something with you.
Boy, I shit to say.
But that's some real shit. Oh, you're gonna act like that's not, bro. Okay, we're gonna front. Like that wasn't my first intention. Like maybe I really fuck with you, but girl, you looking.
It's hard not. You look like a snack.
Course meal. I'm talking about rice, beans, and a steak.
Boy, this stuff is good.
So don't take that as a bad, like necessarily a bad thing, unless it's like, oh, that's all they want, you know. But I think you can tell when there's guys you know.
Stop acting like you don't know. A lot of y'all are not as nice as y'all like to think. So this is not really for y'all. You guys have it covered for this next topic.
Oh, we gotta hit him with a situation. Like for example, I know that there's, like he said, there's we're not gonna say we're not gonna say mean word, but there's nice girls and then there's not nice girls.
Yeah.
But then there's just for the girls that are nice girls, like nice females that are too nice and they don't understand when to leave a guy on red. Like for example, I know of this girl, like she's a genuinely nice girl. She gets hit up like by her old friends, guys that she never really talked to in high school, kind of, but every now and then. But now they'll slide in her DMs and whatnot and be like, "Hey, what's up? How you been?" Seems like genuine combos. And she'll even ask me like, "Hey, what do you think of this stuff?" And I'll be like, "Okay, well, seems like they're just talking to you." But then they'll hit her with the like, "Hey, yeah, but I was wondering, like, we should hang out sometime or something." Her being like a nice person. She doesn't want to curve the guy. She doesn't want to
Maybe he really rude. Just wants to hang out. Maybe and some people are social. And I was gonna say that. Maybe no, but I'm saying like maybe you females think like maybe he doesn't want to hang out. No, a guy will hit up a female that if I hit up a female, I know that if I hit up a female that I haven't talked to, or at all, or barely even talked to, or just knew her, we occasionally hi. Best believe I'm interested. Like curve that guy from the start. I'm just saying like that.
Just do it. If you're not interested, just don't waste your time. Don't waste his time. And the reason we say all this is because, look, guys, this is a given. I don't care if guys are gonna, they can disagree, but it's the truth. Guys will take any attention as that kind of attention that you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you guys want something.
Yeah.
If a girl talks to me a little too long, I'm gonna be like, in my head, I'm like, okay, like,
she feeling it.
She fucking with the kid, you feel me? Whether it's verbal, whether it's a look, whether it's whatever.
I can think you're looking. You might be zoned out.
You might be zoned out, staring my direction, but I look around, it's only me. I'm gonna take that as
she feeling the kid.
She feeling it. She fucking with the kid. You feel me?
Kid.
So if you girls give any guy any type of attention, then they're gonna take it as as what you think he's gonna take it as.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, that's what we're gonna sum it up. If you're giving hints and the guy is still not made a move, most guys just probably have not realized that you're making a move. So I think you guys should don't do too much, but maybe just be a little bit more obvious with your hints, I think.
And not even that, if you're already talking to the guy and you really want to know what he's thinking, just ask him. Just really ask him. A girl saying something is more forgiving than a guy saying something. Okay. It's harder to put off a guy with what you said than a guy to put you off.
So stay tuned, subscribe, leave a like, comment and we're gonna wrap it up there. A boom. Hold on, I can't reach.
Okay.